Hey guys, welcome back to Jack on Tracks and another episode of the What's in the Box / Back Shop. Alright, so what's in the box is, oh yeah, an ESU decoder. I already opened it and I programmed it, and now we're downstairs. Alright, so I got an order in from Scale Sound Systems. If you guys know, I'm a big fan of their speakers, and they had a great price on this decoder as well. Since I was putting it all in there, it didn't make any difference where I got it from, but it was actually cheaper than my local guy, who's usually pretty cheap. All right, so he gives you a lollipop, and he says, a little sign says, "You're no dum-dum, just a sucker for sweet sound. Thanks for your order." Great customer service there too. All right, so that speaker that is going into my Athearn switcher that I just got, 154. That's a test. That's a little test speaker I'm going to try fitting into one of my engines. I put a cheap decoder in here, not a cheap decoder, but an inexpensive decoder, because I knew I was going to put sound in it. So this has a Soundtracks decoder. I think it's the only one they had, only one they make. 21 pin motor decoder. I don't know. It only has like 2 functions, so it's kind of very limited in what it does. So it doesn't do the ditch lights or anything like that, but that doesn't really matter because I knew it was going to only be a placeholder. So it's time for it to become not a placeholder. We got to pull these couplers off. I think I replaced these with Katie's, but I don't remember. This might have came with Katie's, but I think I replaced these with Katie, with these 148s. But what I gotta do is I gotta put 2 speaker, solder 2 wires onto there, and I gotta take this weight off. And by doing that, I gotta disconnect this. So be very careful, because I really don't feel like soldering everything into this thing. If you've not had the pleasure of installing a Scale Sound System speaker, they're very easy, because they fit where the factory speakers fit. All right. That's where I want to double check. Okay. They're switched over. It's just the way the manufacturer put them in. I don't know if it's right or wrong, but that's the way this was wired. That's the way it was running. So that's the way it's going to get put back. It's a pretty substantial weight. But so here's the speaker. He 3D prints these, and he marks the positive side with the red. So this side's red, that side's negative, and he put the leads in there for the ends. So I'm overthinking it here. I'm not doing anything more than I need to. All right. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna tin these wires, tin these ends. I'm gonna solder those on. I'm not gonna use those stupid connectors. I'm not going in here to solder the whole thing, so that's just not happening. This bench is getting cleaned off because this is ridiculous. All right, shift quick solder. I'll put these wires through here. There's 2 holes to sink it on thing. I looked at it wrong a second there, so let's just. I cut one shorter. That goes to that side. Just had to clean a little bit of the casting out of the hole. These are, I don't know, I think these are filament resin, 3D printed, and not resin. So, all right, so the hole's a little tight, not a problem. We just run a drill bit through it. And this other side, open it up a little bit. All right, so we're gonna put the speaker on. First, we're gonna solder on 2 leads so we can run the wires all at once. Plus, minus for the speakers. You're saying, oh, you could have tinned that, those before. I'm like, yeah, you're right. It doesn't really matter. That's that. So that's the speaker installation. We got the speaker in there. And all right, so basically what I did was I have the ESU programmer, and I basically just programmed this. I found the closest rendition of this unit, and I downloaded it in there. I had to change the horn and I believe one other sound in it, which is it's not that big of a deal with the ESU. So like I said, this is a Soundtrax decoder. It worked very well. It just didn't have sound. So, and since I was ordering the speakers, I decided to go with the ESU. And that's that. That's the install. All right, so I couldn't do a before and after sound on this because it didn't have sound. But we'll go upstairs and we'll let you hear how this baby purrs. All right, let's go bring this upstairs and put this on the test track. All right, guys, so we're back. We're upstairs. I got the unit on the test track. The microphone's about a foot away, a little more than a foot away. And here we go. So that's the startup. Here's the horn. bell. Well, I think it sounds pretty good. Couldn't tell you what it sounded like before because it didn't have a speaker or sound system in it. But there it is. That's pretty much it. Once again, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Hit that notification button. As always, I'll catch you later.